Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am teacher BETH. So for today, I will be talking about ethics of technology. So we all know that technology right now is very important to us. Technology affects the way an individual communicate, learn, think, and act. It also helps our society determines how people interact with other people today, right? So with this, technology plays a very vital role in our society, and with that, it brings negative and positive effects on the world, and as well, it gives impacts on human life. So it is very important that we're going to talk about this especially during this pandemic time that most of us are working into technology and working and using technology. So first, let us define what is ethics. So when we say ethics, it is thinking about the right way and the wrong way of doing things. So when we say right way and wrong way of doing things, this is more on reasoning about how one should act in a given circumstance or situation and gives us an understanding about the philosophies which guide us in determining what is the right and wrong. So we all know and we have to understand that every one of us nanatay own philosophy in our life since childhood days. So all of this, we have to apply this in doing the ethical way of doing things. So it also talks about how to do the right action in a given circumstance. So it is more on balance between right and wrong of a given in a given situation. So whatever your actions, it should be always balanced. So you have to balance unsa gyud ang maayo ug dili, applying the philosophy in your life. So women ethics equals morals plus reasoning. So what is ethics of technology? So we will be dealing with ethics of technology in this topic because we all know that during this time, as I've said, that we are into the use of technology. So when we say ethics of technology, it is a subfield of ethics addressing the ethical questions specific to technology age. And with that, computer ethics is defined as the application of classical ethical principles to the use of computer technology. So dear students, we have to understand that we are now in the information age. So when we say information age, before God gave us, Jesus gave us, our Heavenly Father gave us the Ten Commandments. And with this information age, we have also what we call the Ten Commandments of computer ethics. So comparing all of this and knowing all of this is our topic and our objective for today. So what are the Ten Commandments of computer ethics that has been defined by the Computer Ethics Institute? First, the first is thou shalt not use a computer to harm other people. So an example of this one is harming your fellow classmate, your fellow man, your classmates by the use of computer. So the second one is thou shalt not interfere with other people's computer work. So when somebody is doing his work by the use of computer, do not snoop on it. No, do not interfere. Do not what we call this one, marabag mo appeal ka. No. So the third one is thou shalt not snoop around in other people's file. So this is a no to the Ten Commandments of computer ethics. The fourth one is thou shalt not use a computer to steal. So using a computer to steal not only money but also information is also one of the Ten Commandments of computer ethics. The fifth one is thou shalt not use a computer to bear false witness. So by the use of computer, you will be using this one, the technology, to be a false witness. So it's a no-no also. The sixth one is thou shalt not use or copy software for which you have not paid. So this is more on copyright law. Now, so we will be talking this one in the part of our video lesson. So thou shalt not, the seventh one is thou shalt not use other people's computer resources without authorization. So every time you have to use computer resources of other people, so you have to ask permission because it is not a valid reason that you will be using a computer without the permission of the owner. So the eighth one is thou shalt not appropriate other people's intellectual output. So whatever are the intellectual output of other people, you have to honor that intellectual output. The ninth one is thou shalt not think about social consequences of the program you write. The tenth one is thou shalt not use a computer in ways that show consideration and respect. So all of these are crafted because of technology. Okay, so going further, we all know that during this globalization, economic is on the go because of technology. And with this globalization, people benefit out of this. This gives more impact, this gives more what we call this one, efficiency and convenience to people. So we will be talking about business ethics. So in business, there is also ethics. And shall we say that in every business, there is a communication, there is an involvement of technology and people. So what is then business ethics? It is a study of appropriate business policies and practices regarding potentially controversial subjects, including corporate governance, insider trading, bribery, discrimination, corporate social responsibility, fiduciary responsibilities. So during this information age, or shall we say this technology age, it is also known as computer age or digital age or a new media age. Now, ang information age is also known computer age, digital age, or new media age. And it is a historical period that began in the mid-20th century. And it is characterized by a rapid, highly significant high from the traditional industry established by the Industrial Revolution to an economic based on information technology. So in this information age, it led to the emergence of global village. So easy na kaayo ang commerce right now. So buyers and sellers can now make transactions at any time and any part of the globe. And electronic media is developing in the form of e-commerce, e-shopping, e-banking, electronic governance, electronic education, and electronic medicine, and etc. So during this globalization, economic prosperity is also developed with the help of information technology. And information technology benefits to us today because it is a symbol of strength and development now in this information society. And it has also provided secure and meaningful direction to human life. So life of the people nowadays becomes comfortable now with the use of this technology. So with this, let us know what is information technology. What is then the meaning of information technology? So when we say information technology, it means the collection, storage, processing, distribution, and use of information. So it is not limited only to hardware or software, but also with the importance of goals set by the humans. So it also creates value, data recovery, information, storage, change or exchange of information, and the like. We have studies, design, etc. So this technology impacts into the globalization of the world. No, so globally, it gives impact to us. So there is technological advancements that reduce costs of transportation and communication across nations and thereby facilitate global sourcing of raw materials and other inputs. So with globalization also, patented technology encourages globalization as the firm owning the patent exploit foreign markets without competition. So in businesses now, we have to say that business ethics should be incorporated with technology, and thus there is always a corporate social responsibility that should be considered in every aspect. Now, considering what is right and wrong in the business side, in the business ethics side, incorporating technology in our current situation, we have to understand that it should be, there should always be a corporate social responsibility that will emerge now between the action that we are doing. So, all of this, your data safety is at risk during this information age, and we all know that virus, hacking, cyber attacks do always arise now in this technology age. And we all know that viruses, there are so many types of viruses, but let us consider and let us understand what is then a virus. So, sige tagadungog, what is a virus? Na virus ako ang laptop, na-virus akong computer, what else? So, when we say computer virus, it is, um, these are small software programs, that are designed to spread from one computer to another and to interfere with computer operation. So these small software programs do spread easily. No, the spread, it could be through email attachments, so instant messaging messages, funny images. So there are times that we can receive emoticons. Um, there are times also that we will receive what we call this one, mga attachments, no, emails, attachments, mga audio, videos, no. So sometimes also we can get these viruses through downloading files or greeting cards. So those readily made greeting cards, sometimes we post this one in the group chat, but have you heard that one? Now, when you will open this, maka-virus ang imong gadget. So that's it. So that's the easiest way of spreading the virus, those greeting cards. So how you are going to detect and avoid those viruses? So first, use an internet firewall in your gadget or in your laptop. So subscribe to industry standard antivirus software. Then never open an email attachment from someone you do not know. Scan each and every attachment that you are going to download. Then follow the rules. No, follow the rules and every what we call this one, and every downloading of file that you have to you have to, in every attachment you have to scan it before you are going to download the attachment or you download something. How you are going to protect yourself against cybercrime? So we all know cybercrime is rampant nowadays. So when we say cybercrime, it is a crime in the internet. So with this cybercrime, how you are going to protect yourself? First, you keep software and operating system updated. Update your system every time. We all know that there are times nga mo-notify gani na mismo nga ato ang gadget, ato ang um, laptop or computer that there is an update. So update it time to time. Use antivirus software and keep it updated. Use strong passwords and do not share it. Never open an attachment in spam emails. Do not click on links in spam emails or untrusted websites. So the sixth one is do not give out personal information unless secure. Contact companies directly about suspicious requests. So for example, I experienced this one. So somebody sent an email about about what we call this one, about winning something, or do not click that one. Please do contact the bank or any establishment itself nga mo'y nag-send ana. So we kabalo ba mo unana siya ka pareha ra gyud ang iyang logo, pareha ra gyud, more or less pareha gyud siya. No, we cannot directly gadi identify nga it is a spam or it is a virus or it is a suspicious request. No, so when you will receive some emails like this, please do not open, and make sure for your own safety, make sure to contact the bank itself. No, so be mindful which website URLs you visit. Keep an eye on your bank statements. So with this cybercrime, I have a friend nga ang ihang bank account na-hack gid siya because of this techniques, no? Kani nga tactics, no? So na-hack yun ang ihang bank statement. So with this computer ethics lesson, there is an emergence of, let us tackle on the ethical issues relating to computer technology emergence. So daghan kini siya. So with this computer ethical issues, for number one is what we call the cyber ethics. So when we say cyber ethics, what is cyber ethics? So when we say cyber ethics, it is a study of moral, legal, and social issues involving cyber technology. And it examines the impact that cyber technology has for our social, legal, and moral systems. It also evaluates the social policies and laws that have been framed in response to issues generated by the government, by the development on cyber technology. So when you are going to click something, first think before you click and think before you link. So in cyber ethics, there are so many things that we have to consider. First, be responsible in your behavior on the internet. No, so copywriting or downloading is also should be also considered. No, when and how you are going to download a certain topic. So creating a crime, punishment, internet hacking, cyberbullying. So all of these cyber ethics are very rampant nowadays. So there is also what we call netiquette. What is netiquette? So this is a combination of words, network, and etiquette, and it has a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. So it is also an online ethics, focuses on acceptable use of online resources in an online social environment. So for society, what is netiquette? In the society, it is a way of recognizing that the internet is an extension of society. So the internet is not a new world in which anything goes, but rather a new dimension of the world around us. So we have to be mindful at all times. So applying also the same standards online as we do in the public. So we all know that there are standards that we follow. So we have also to apply this standard when you are going to use online resources. So in simple terms, this means that the values society has in place against hate speech and bigotry, child exploitation, child pornography, copyright violations, and other forms of theft remain intact. So values around courtesy, kindness, openness, and treating others with the same respect we wish to receive should also be adhered to. So it should always be the same, applying the standards online. Okay, next is refusing to empower the abuse and harassment while online. So this means accepting the laws which are currently in place to protect the rights and dignity of citizens apply online and that where needed. Laws are updated to reflect this rise in the extended environment. Thief, harassment, and bullying while online is still a thief, a harassment, and bullying. No, so whether it is an online or in face-to-face, still it is a thief, it is harassment, and it is bullying. So you have to acknowledge also, acknowledging cultural differences. So using online, it should be also always considered that cultural differences is still should be also be considered at all times. So even when national boundaries no longer apply, cultural tolerance should always remain. This requires finding a way to accept that the social values and norms in every netizens will not be the social values and norms of all netizens. So do consider cultural differences even online. So for business issues, these are the application and the network etiquette that um, we should be mindful of. Respecting rights of privacy for offline employees, submitting information possessed by citizens in their offline interactions should always be respected. Maintaining transparency in information policy is the second one. So with this, by taking action so that consumers can easily and quickly understand how that company is using their information and protecting them from harm, companies can provide users with a clear means of ownership and self-determination as to what is and what is not shared about them, their strengths, and their strengths in the consumer relationship. So, taking into the scenario, I will be giving you a scenario. So this is taken in an article. So leveraging IoT sensors fixed on the lamppost. So this scenario is more on will enable this scenario leveraging IoT sensors fixed on lamppost will enable real-time collection of city data such as weather, air quality, temperature, people, and our people flow related information for city management and the support of various applications of smart city initiatives. So it will also provide services such as Wi-Fi hotspots to everyone in the city, electric vehicle charging facilities, information dashboard for maps and directions, real-time traffic updates, and car parking vacancy space information. So upon applying of this IT sensors, there is no plan of the government to make use of this to prove into how people live their lives. So the whole point of the sensor platform being offered by the government in this scenario is to look at improving services to its people. Look at how to run the city and operate the city better and how to plan the city better. So there is no intention and no plan in the policy making body that would harm people, but instead it will give comfort to everyone in the society. So we all know that, however, there is cybersecurity and data leaks that could happen at all times. And with this cyber leak and cybersecurity leaks, it is always a bigger problem in the society. So we have to understand that whenever you divulge an information, whenever you give an information, it is coupled always with a risk. So we have to remember that technology at all times gives us comfort and as well it will give us risk. Okay, so let me quote this one from Larry Nevin. Ethics change with technology. Science cannot stop while ethics catches up, and nobody should expect scientists to do all the thinking for the country, as per Stockman. And a man without ethics is a wild beast in the society. So you have to remember that in using technology and in using this technology nowadays, it is always coupled with risk and should always be coupled with responsibility. And come to think of it, your social corporate responsibility and every action that you are going to make. Thank you and God bless everyone. See you in the part 2 of this video lesson.